All right, it's Thursday. It's 11 o'clock. Last night I ran 10 miles till about 7:15. My knee's feeling much better. If anything, it feels better this morning than it did yesterday morning, despite the 10 miles. So today I'm going to go for it. I'm going to run at least 5 hours. We'll see how I feel. Maybe I'll run 6, maybe I'll run 7. I want it to be really easy. I'm not doing any big hills. I bet I'll have 1,500 feet maybe today. Won't even probably get to 2,000. Just real easy. So that's the goal, and hopefully it goes well. But I'm going to do some loops just in case, so I'm close to the car, in case my knee starts to hurt, because I don't want it to hurt. That's the number one goal for today, because next week I'm going to try something much bigger, and I want to be 100% for them. So, all right, so I'll take some video, and we're here at Douglas State Forest, the Mid-StateTrail. So I'll do a lot of that, but I'm going to run on the north side first around the horse paths, just to get an hour in before I head out down that way. Wallem Lake, just a quick detour. It says no fishing, swimming, or boating, but there's boats literally at people's houses on the lake, and I know they stock this with trout, so I don't know. Massachusetts, I guess. It's a nice spot. Beautiful. It's got a little bit of snow. I love this spot. Just thought I'd stop, take a video for a second. What a beautiful little stream, Town Brook. Still wondering if there's trout in here, because they stock the lake it goes into. I'm telling you, there's got to be trout in here, and then there's certainly pickerel. I gotta come back in like a week with my fly rod. I just found a trail I've never even been on before. I've run here dozens of times now at this point. So I'm basically on the other side of where I was. But I just came down a huge hill. I'm totally stoked to go back up. And apparently the water must get much higher because there's a rope swing here. So that's interesting. That could be fun. Looking at the water now. Ooh, I'm really thinking pickerel. Maybe trout. Definitely pickerel. Probably bass, obviously, in the summertime, but I don't have time for freshwater in the summertime because it's striper time. So I'm not going to have time to do any springtime fly fishing, I don't think, really, because of this. All right, I gotta keep running. All right, so I'm back here again. Beautiful. Which is cool because I've never done that loop before. So this is great. I'm gonna have probably close to an hour and a half on this side, which was more than I thought. And I'm not bored at all. And my knee just keeps feeling better. So it's gonna be a really good day. It's gonna be a big day, I think. Easy, big number day. Lots of running, not much walking. I'm gonna have to walk that hill though. I'm walking right now. Okay, I'm gonna keep running. Party time! Woo! I really like Douglas State Forest for recovery runs. It's not super hilly. In fact, it's kind of almost flat. It's just hilly enough to not call it flat. But the best part is these like forest roads. And there's a lot of them, and you can totally zone out and not worry about tripping or falling. And it's mentally easier and it's physically easier. And I like that for recovery or easy days, which are kind of the same thing. All right, done with the car. And let me see, how long did I stop for? 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Wow, it's longer than I thought. So, 5 minutes. I got my water, my 2 water flasks. So I'm loaded up now. I ate some chips and a piece of a donut. And my knee was not hurting, because if it hurts, I'm stopping. But it felt tight, and I just got back to the car. But I stretched it, and I did a couple scooches where I scooched down, and it feels fine again. In fact, it feels, back to how it felt when I started. So, if I get into a rhythmic on sort of more of this flat stuff, I think I tighten up, and I think that makes it hurt. Because I think it's my medial retinaculum, which is just swollen up a little bit. And I've been icing it so much, it's probably super tight. But anyways, so now I'm on the Mid-State South. How nice is that? Doesn't get much nicer than that. I think I might have just saw a frog jump in. That'd be pretty wild since there's still ice on. But I'm just about 2 hours in. You can see the beaver dam or lodge way across there. Alright, so I just taped like 2 seconds ago, but I'm taking a little detour in the Snet, aka the Hell Trail. I hate it. Look at it. Flat and straight, because I can hear an insane amount of frogs in the distance. So I'm going to run down here and check it out, because I think that's cool. And then I'll run back and get back on the Mid-State. Listen to these frogs. Incredible. Incredible. Springtime. Love it. Alright, back to the regular scheduled program. Cool. I didn't know there was anything here like that. So I'm Mid-StateTrail, probably 4 or 5 at most, probably less than that, miles from the Route 16. And nice little camping spot. Well, it's raining. And it's just getting harder and harder. But I'm actually plenty warm, so I guess I'm just going to keep going. When I left the house, the forecast said 0% chance of rain until like 3 or 4 o'clock. And it's like 1:15 or something. Or maybe it's 2. I mean, I am farther west, I guess, a little bit. But I am on an almost nothing trail, which is awesome. I'm not even sure if you can tell. This is the trail. I'm in Rhode Island now. Nice. I just forgot to start my watch though. I don't know when I stopped it, but I'm an idiot. I need to stop doing that. Something just jumped off the log over there. I don't know what it was, but cool. That's a big beaver pond. I thought I'd been this way, but I guess not. Interesting. I'm pretty high up, actually, I think. There's Lake Wallum. I've never been this way. I thought I had, but definitely not. So I'm just gonna run to the end of this and turn around and go back, I guess. I'm not quite further enough, so I may cut off on that that trail that went south for a little bit before I go back. It's a nice little stream, all dammed up. Lots of beavers around here. Everything's dammed up. Now this is a rock garden. Holy cow. This is intense. This is slow going through here. This is cool. I've never been here. It's for sure. This is rad. So, gotta be careful with my knee. I'll probably only do this trail for another 10 minutes, maybe. The trail is epic. Look at this pond. But the trail looks like this, where it's super gnarly. It's not very fast, but it is epic. I love it. Look at this. Wonder if there's fish in there. I bet there is. No way to access it. I'm not sure. Silly like me. This trail is awesome. I gotta figure out a way to run more on this at some point this year. I think the north-south trail goes all the way south in Rhode Island. I can't remember though, I gotta look. I think it goes all the way to the coast. But this section's great. And look at this little section right here. Weaving along this rock edge. You got the hill down this way. This is great. Okay, so I went a little bit further than I was going to on the north-south trail. Sorry, went a little bit further than I thought it was going to go on the north-south trail. But it's so amazing, and so I'm trying to get my little phone here to work so I can mark it, because this is like an amazing trail. What a fun technical trail. Buck Hill Road. So anyways, this is not a very exciting thing. I feel fine. I'm over 3 hours. My foot, the bottom of my foot is feeling a little bit stressed. I think this is the last run in these shoes. They're pretty worn out. Look at this. Pretty worn out. So even though they've only got a couple hundred miles on it, maybe 250, they're like dead. So anyways, that's about it. I feel good. I just almost died. I went to jump onto a log that was crossing the path and I missed completely. So I like came down super hard on my right leg and like arched my back. Oof. And then I slammed into the log with my quad, but I think it's okay. Wow. My heart is pounding and now I'm breathing super hard. That was scary. Yikes. Still love this little trail. So good. Highly recommended. Highly. So I just hit 20 miles. Feeling good. 3 hours, 48 minutes. 11:23 average, which actually, that's 4 or 5 minutes off because I stopped my watch. I didn't restart it by accident. It's a good spot to walk up this. I was a little worried I was repeating with the water again, that I like didn't have enough, but I'm fine. I got a whole flask. I got like almost, probably 18 ounces, so that's plenty. I'm guessing 7-ish miles back to the car. That's great. I will refuel, take a little break, 5 minutes maybe, and knock out the final 8 miles. Ish. We'll see. I certainly want to get 6 hours in, but at this pace, that'll only be like 31-ish, 32 at the most miles. No, not even that. 31 miles probably. So, we'll see. We'll just see how I feel. It's always so interesting to me when you find these old foundations, like in the middle of nowhere. Like this is so far from a road. Look, there's an old one over there too. I mean, how old is this tree? That tree's got to be, well, it's over 60 years old. I mean, it's a pretty fast growing tree though. Papa, but still, I mean, I'd still say it's at least 50. It's probably even older than that. So like, wow, so intense. Coffee right now. There's no coffee shop on it. No coffee shop. All right, mile 25. I'm really getting kind of a zone. I like spend 10 minutes at a time, like in thought, not really seeing the passage of the miles or the time. I'm getting close to 5 hours. Well, 4 hours and 45 minutes. Plus 4 minutes. I feel fine. I do feel a little bit spacey. I ate a little bit a little while ago. I'm dreaming of the Sprite that's in the car. I'm totally stoked to drink some of that. It's like crack to me. I never drink soda. Oh my god. And I bought a 2-liter, which is just ridiculous, but just like ridiculously awesome. And oh, that reminds me, I haven't really talked about this, but with the last couple of snowstorms, there was a lot of high winds and there are a lot of trees down, a lot of limbs, and it makes it slow going because you have to constantly go out the trail, out of the way, and they're hitting you in the legs and in the face. So, but I'm almost back to the car. I won't be at 27 miles. I don't think it's that far to get back to the car. So, oh, yikes. But the things are going well. So, it just dawned on me. I looked down and I'm at 27 and a half. So it's only been a mile and a half since the car, but I've now run further in 24 hours than I've ever run before. It gives me butterflies because a week ago, I thought maybe everything was over. I mean, my knee was bad, and I was down on myself, and I hadn't run for a while, and here I am. So, because I did 10 last night, so I've run almost 38 miles, and well, again with the 4 minutes, probably 38 miles in 24 hours so far. So I'm gonna take this moment and be thankful and happy. This is a happy moment. And I'm using music, and I'm starting a negative split already. It's like a drug. I've already taken off 10 seconds per mile in the last mile and a half, and I'm just cruising. So I got 35 today, no problem. 45 in 24 hours. That's a win. All right, 50K. 5 hours and 50 minutes. It's starting to rain. I'm about 35, yeah, like 35 minutes off my total time. So my total time's like 6:40. Pretty stoked. Wow, that Inca corn and that Sprite is like really sustaining me. I feel really high energy, and it's been an hour since I've had anything to eat. And I tried to drink a little bit, and I started to get a little bit of stomach ache and a headache like almost instantly. So I've decided just to back off, and once I start to feel a little bit laggy, I'll eat again. But all right, I'm gonna stop walking because I want to keep this nice negative split up that I'm doing. I want to keep it going. So I'm back at the car at 33.4. I'm not even slowing down. Just 1.6 more. Run right by. Run right by. Feeling strong. Could definitely run another 10, 20? Probably. Honestly. Especially if I took a little breather. Another 10-minute break or something. The left pad of my foot is feeling a little bit stressed because I don't know why. It feels like when I would start cycling a lot and I would wear my carbon fiber shoes at the beginning of the season. It's just, the pad has to get built up. I don't want to break it down though, so got to be cognizant of that. Time to change the shoes. Okay. 34.2. Turn around. Final 0.8. There's blood in my hand. All over my hand. It's probably from my nose, huh? Alright. Queen carried me this far from the car. Judas Priest is going to carry me back. Headed out the highway. So I'm heading out to the highway. Nothing. plan to lose it all. I'm gonna do it my way. I'm losing my goddamn mind, 'cause I've run for almost 7 hours. That's it. 35 miles. Actually over 35 miles, but I'm not sure by how much because it's that much. Anyways, 6 hours and almost 40 minutes. My total time with all my stopping was 7 hours and 26. So that's not bad. That's not bad. I tend to stop and take videos and look at stuff, and plus I spent 25 minutes at the car. So I'll take it. Today was a good day, and the thing is, I don't feel bad. That is sick. That was an old Impreza L, but they'd all done it up. I don't feel bad. I could keep going, and that's the key. That's the key. I don't want to be used up at the end, especially for this run, because I want to be able to recover fast. So that's it. I got pretty excited a couple times coming back because I knew I was going to make it, and I think I'm being a little bit demure for the camera because I'm pretty stoked. I'll probably sing and dance here in a minute. So okay, great day.